If I were a doctor, who, me? Yeah, me. First off, you'd never know because I wouldn't have people call me a doctor. But secondly, if I were a doctor in the world of bearding, in the world of beard science, knowledge, application, the first thing I'd prescribe to all of you would be patience. Now, I know this sounds like it's surface level or it's easy content, but please hear me out. As someone that digests literally hundreds and hundreds of beard questions every single week, I know the answer to so many of them is patience. If you were to see most people that stick with it, their beard in the beginning year, and then you see it in year 2, 3, 4, 5, and you saw the differences, it's absolutely massive what patience will do. For your beard growth, we'll get into that. For your beard styling, but then also just overall learning your beard, the amount of problems that simply go away are tremendous. And if you can have patience, you can lower the stress. You can lower the amount of mistakes you make getting to that end path. I could go on for this forever when I talk about how much we can apply patience to growing a beard and caring for a beard and grooming a beard. But I want to hit some key points here for you guys that we kind of talk about this. I would like to introduce myself. I am not a doctor in any way, shape, or form, but I am a Dan, Dan C. Bearded. I want to say thank you guys for checking the video out. If this sounds like a topic that hits home with you, or at least you can respect, check that thumbs up down below. I know I did a little thumbs down there. That's called reverse psychology. Check that thumbs up down below and hit a thumbs up, the like button if you guys could. If you like learning about beards, consider subscribing. It's a pretty cool place for it. Shout out to those returning subscribers. Let's dive into this. Beard growth. Quite simply, if you cut your beard off, it will not grow. Okay, but Dan, it's always growing. You're right. It will not grow longer as far as the overall beard. If you have a goal, you got to stop cutting. I've never seen someone trim their way to a bigger beard, right? Now, I do believe in addition by subtraction at times where your beard looks better because it trims. That's a whole nother topic. Don't get me started on that one. However, so many people give up on their goals, give up on what they want from their beard because they simply run out of patience and they cut it off. And you'd be amazed at what a little bit of patience will do for your growth. Here's a perfect example. There's a lot of people that have patches on their cheeks. There's a lot of people that have patches underneath their lower lip or on their chin. As you grow and you leave it alone and you have healthy habits and you have patience, you'd be shocked at number one, how those spots fill in. Whether it's age and your DHT becoming more prevalent, more susceptible to your body digesting it and really using it, or the other hairs around it grow longer and cover it and nobody would ever know. There's some prolific beards that I've seen get buzzed down or shaved off and you'd be like, what? He has patches under there? He has weak spots? I had no idea. Yeah, because they were patient and they let it grow over it. Patience will help their growth. That's the basic. That's level number one. Now, what about styling? Man, we are an impatient people today. We want instant gratification. We want that reward right away. If you try a new styling tool, whether it's a comb, a brush, or especially heat, whether it's a blow dryer or a heated brush, so many times guys will try something and say, this is crap. This doesn't work. It's not for me. It's not my style. What about adjusting? What about learning to work with the variables? Did you change the heat? Did you change the direction you were going? Did you change the speed? Did you change the quality of the tool you were using? There's so many factors where that patience can really take time to learn something. Literally, it might take you a year to learn how to properly style your beard. And then guess what? Mother Nature might throw some curveballs at you and some variables that adjust it, and you have to learn again. It's an ongoing evolution of patience and learning your beard. You might exactly get it dialed in, but then all of a sudden you lose some weight and your face shape changes and you got to change the way you style. You might get it all dialed in, but then the climate changes in your area and now it's a dry winter instead of a humid summer and you've got to change the way you style. If you have patience and you zoom out far enough, eventually it will all fall into place. No pun intended, but kind of pun intended. And will all work out for you. There's so many guys that I've seen really struggling with their styling just kind of get involved with the community, doing stuff. They're just kind of there. And then a year or two later, I check back and I'm like, holy cannoli. Whoa, that's an amazing beard. They figured it out. Overall, it just takes patience. You're not going to know which scents you like right away. You're not going to know the viscosity that works the best for you right away. You're not going to understand which ingredients you're kind of allergic to or you are adverse to, or the ingredients that you just can't get enough of. That comes with patience, that comes with trial and error, and above all, it comes with enjoying the journey. I really wanted to put this out there because I do know some of you need to hear this. And I know some of you, hopefully it's like a weight off your shoulder. And you're like, oh man, okay. Now is that to be said, it's not going to be without bumps in the road and rocky status along the way? Yeah, you're going to have some awkward phases. You're going to have some bad beard days. You're going to have some great ones. You're going to have some frustrating ones after a week of great days and you thought you had it all figured out and then it just dumps on your beard, right? That's going to happen. But the more patience you have, the more ability you have to zoom out, the better your beard will be for it. Stress kills beards. It does. It really, really does. If you can give yourself a little bit of grace, a little bit of patience, you're going to have less stress. You're going to have a better end product and you're going to get to that finish line even faster. Just something to consider. If you could out there, I'm asking a favor here. Put a note in the comments about your experience. If you learned this the hard way, the easy way, any way at all, how did patience help you? How does looking back months or years later on your beard journey, did you say, I wish I would have done this? Or, I'm so glad I was patient. I'm so glad I didn't do this or that. I know you guys are going to really expand upon this topic and give us some other examples of patience and how it helped a beard. I'm not a doctor, but this is what I'm prescribing. Thank you guys for watching today. Dan C. Bearded, please stay bearded and stay positive.